Agriculture has never been more important in its impact on feeding the world, but today it seems we know less and less about the origin of our food supply. Healthy, nutritious food needs to come from a safe and healthy source. This is especially true in the dairy industry.
The saying that farmers feed cities, I think, is really true, but we don't always appreciate the details of that. Nonetheless, food and meal preparation is so important for the consumer. They want to have some assurance that our food is coming from healthy animals raised using sustainable agriculture practice. And no one is more aware of this than the dairy farmers themselves.
For a dairy farmer, it can be a massive challenge to maintain a healthy herd of cattle and keep the business profitable. Like any animal, cows can get sick and need to see a veterinarian. No one wants this, especially the dairyman. But the answer may lie in genetics and the ability to breed not only a healthier cow, but whole herds of cows through genetic technology.
This is a new immunogenetic technology. So it combines the discipline of immunology and genetics together to identify animals that have the best immune system and the best immune response genes.
Not unlike an athlete, an elite athlete. To get the production numbers, I correlate these animals to athletes. And if they're not healthy, if they're not eating right, if they're not well fed and comfortable, if their genes aren't right, they're not going to be able to produce like they are.
They're called high immune response cows and bulls. These are the healthiest cattle in the herd, with the most resilience to disease and an immunity that can be passed on to the animal's offspring from generation to generation. This is due to genetic technology that can result in less disease, less treatments, and healthier, longer-lasting, more profitable cows. For a dairyman, that makes them the superstars of the cattle industry.
On our dairy, the perfect cow, the super cow, would be a healthy cow, a disease-free cow. A cow that I know every day is going to get up, come down, put lots of milk in the tank, lots of fat, lots of protein, good, healthy, clean milk, low somatic cell. Every year, she gives me a new baby. She breeds right back. She does all that. She becomes efficient. It makes our job a lot easier.
The superstar cow is one you don't have to touch, look at, and all she does is come in and does what she's supposed to do, make milk, and she's happy. And you can tell she's happy when she's making a lot of milk.
For instance, here on the Schwab dairy farm in northwestern New York, Jason Schwab oversees a dairy operation with nearly 1,800 dairy cattle. He's run a successful dairy business for over 20 years, and his herd today has excellent health. Schwab believes that putting genetics to work in animal improvement has been a key part of dairy sustainability and his farm's success.
All the way around, right from having to treat less to having to more time to manage, more time to look at pretty cattle, which is what we all want to do as dairymen.
I would have never thought we'd see a day where herds can average 100 pounds per day or 12 gallons per day. I don't know where the limit's going to be. It's a lot of fun to see the improvements that we're seeing.
The Schwab dairy farm attributes the excellent health of its herd in part to one particular genetic product called Immunity Plus, a revolutionary product available exclusively from Semex and developed by the University of Guelph that identifies genes that breed disease-resistant cows. This immunity then has a high probability of being passed on to the animal's offspring.
It's really helping that consumer have assurance that milk is wholesome, milk is safe, and that with Immunity Plus, by increasing cow productivity, keeps a volume of milk out there, so it keeps milk at relatively good value in the grocery store. For the dairy producer, it really ensures that his herd is healthy, that he knows that his cattle are being looked after and their well-being, and increases his return on investment to supply more milk to the landscape.
The beauty of immunity is we're able to focus on other parts of the dairy to where making the cows comfortable, making sure the bedding's groomed properly, making sure the stalls are fixed, making sure every fan's working properly, making sure the feed bunks are clean. By using immunity as a management tool, we can hit all those areas and we can make the 98 to 100 pounds of milk per cow. And know we got a healthy cow on our farm that's comfortable, that's happy, that's going to do it for us.
Genetically, the breeding program there has really never been stronger. Their conception rates have improved dramatically with better heat detection, better cow health, and the immunity product seems to go hand in hand with all those things. We've got a very healthy herd.
It's a great way for the producer to introduce these healthy genes into their herd. Using things like artificial insemination or embryo transfer, the producer can get these health benefits into their cattle, and this can be bred through successive generations to improve health.
As a leader in cattle genetics and the only company with this Immunity Plus technology, Semex recognized long ago the need to breed a healthier, disease-resistant herd. It's now part of the Genetics for Life philosophy of today's dairy farmer.
For the first time ever, we can now identify the genetic link to immunity, whereas before we made the assumptions of certain cows or certain bulls having higher levels of immunity. And now that we can quantify that in a scientific manner, we can increase our selection for higher immune response cattle, and thereby is going to increase the herd health globally for dairymen worldwide.
We're really all in this together. We all want healthy food all the way from the farm to the fork. And that's really what the high immune response technology is about, delivering high quality, healthy food right to the consumer's table.
Dairymen have always been concerned about the health and well-being of their herd, as well as providing nutritious, high-quality dairy products. Putting genetics to work, improving each cow, is now a key part of keeping the dairy business sustainable. For more information, visit Semex.com.